Oh. Seems to have worked. I keep cutting out. Hold on. Yeah, I fixed it. From the looks of it. Okay, okay. I'm a bit laggy though. And I keep cutting out for some reason. Hold on, I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna keep cutting out. Property. Let me see. Am I going to keep cutting out? I don't think I am. Oh, that made things worse.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're finished.
I'll just keep going. I'll have to deal with me cutting, leaving existence every now and then. Ooh, piece of candy.
I see you've bested Barbaricia.
Yep, took two took two tries.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed.
I wonder if that's going to be the
We
next
could not have
patch.
come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zira.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Your what? Oh. Did you lose consciousness? Hope she's okay.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste.
Oh, I could tell you don't
Let us
want to
suspend the
wait,
mission and tend to Zero.
Arshan. Though so slow as to be nearly imperceptible, Zero's chest rises and falls in a steady rhythm. Okay, she's still alive. Zero hasn't so much as stirred. Such power she must have expended. In her present state, Zero is easy prey for other Void Scent. We must be on our guard. Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern, at any rate, being part Voidsent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Return from the void. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? Who knows? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There, she would be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here defenseless. Yeah, seems like the better option to take her to the source. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Oz, might I ask you to hold on to Barbaricia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. Sure. Of course. Ooh. Oh, what happened to her? Don't think about it. You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbaricia. Let her know when she wakes. Will you? Former minion? Barbaricia's minion. Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Oz? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. When the leader falls, the minions pledge themselves to the enemy. There's no loyalty, only survival. Worry not, we will keep an eye on Zero and go and meet this newcomer. Okay. I want her scythe. And her hat. Deserter void scent. Hold on. Just in me? No, nothing's changed with that. This spider person. This appears to be the newcomer. You're the ones who felled Barbaricia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey. So please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only the archfiends are allowed into his domain. Wherever it is, none but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yeah. We will not be able to return freely to return to the 13th. Oh, I'm gonna miss this place. I hope I can come back in the later patch. I assume that's what's gonna happen. Back to Troya then, and thence home. Uh-oh. Music tells me something bad's gonna happen. It's not very good to look at. Oh no, nothing bad happened. Yet.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters.
A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now.
For now.
Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important?
What would that be?
You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
I like it when they call him their little brother.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Surprised they didn't ask about Zero. Mistress Stotharl, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers. Sure.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely.
Same.
But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Which would be?
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but
Just needs to
wait.
sleep it off then. That's
I
what she's
believe
saying.
so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void-sent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void-sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light.
Makes sense.
I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Thandaniel.
Most likely.
Were Zero wholly void-sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Maybe. In a way. I doubt she could have planned for this at least.
It is no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay
The
it.
very fact she's
Exhausting
here
though it may be at times.
should be payment enough. And I'll take this. Bum, 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 bum. A world with light and life. My chamber is much the same as this one, too opulent for my taste, but at least it has space to train. She seems to be faring better here. Praise be to the sisters. Zero breathing appears to be less strained than it was on the in the 13th. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales function admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned fighting Voidsent in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I'm just worried about Zero. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Merid's Mahane and ask for suitable refreshments? Of course, I will do that. Excellent. In the meantime, Nidhana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective business and reconvene anon. Bum bum ba bum. Bum, 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 bum. Down there. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Welcome to Merid's Mahane. Please make yourself comfortable. I need food. Lots of it. What? A guest at the satrap has collapsed from hunger? Of course I would be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. A rich and hearty meal with plenty of meat. Well, that might be perfect for an adventurer preparing to raid a treasure vault. I fear it would be too much for someone coming out of a long slumber. I would recommend something gentler on the stomach, like these apples here. They've just come in, and I can guarantee their freshness. I guess that would make sense. Someone who's probably hasn't eaten actual food in a long-ass time. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. Ah, welcome back. Lest you worry, Mistress Nidhana has been taking good care of our guest. Will you be joining them now? Of course. I want to see her eat an apple. He's like, this isn't my home.
Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here?
You can thank us.
There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
He's never seen a creature like
is this?
Hana.
Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where? But this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door. So to speak. The others brought you
I
here
love
after you
Nitana.
collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I like Zero. She's like, what do I do with these?
I took the liberty of arranging.
Oh, he
refreshments.
went to a little version
I
of
hope you
himself.
find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
He's like, why are you small now?
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
I mean, I was expecting her to bite, but okay. I guess that counts.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow. That's the way. So,
She hates it, doesn't she?
I don't know.
Well, I guess she has no point
The
of
long
reference
years
to know
without
if she
eating
likes
may
it.
have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
you have? But what happens when you do?
Of course she'd be curious about that.
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
Of course they would.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize.
He's so polite.
If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back. Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
He definitely will.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches. If
I
he
want that
still
too.
holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time. But don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Good point.
Rest assured, we will.
She
make
seems to
no
like the apple. She
assumptions
keeps
and
eating it.
spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land.
Hey, at least you're here, not here. At least you're here and in control, and not in control, and not under the command of Xenos.
You must come too.
I'm fine with this.
You have my thanks.
I want to see your reaction to the world. And I hope we see her a whole bunch more going forward in future expansions and everything. It was my pleasure to show you show you the city when you first arrived. I shall enjoy doing the same for Zero. The world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where that food came from. Apple, was it? Well, I don't expect I'll collapse again. It would be good to know where I could procure more if necessary. Mereed's Mahane it is, then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Melil. Arshawn and Zero are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. Okay. I'm gonna walk there instead of using the Ethernet shard. While bound to Xenos, I never saw vibrant cities like this. Only ruined places, not so different from the void. Makes sense. You also saw the moon. You also saw... Ultima Thule. Well, no, not Ultima Thule. You saw when we fought Bird Girl. Meteon. Bum 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 bum. Is there like nothing to stop and talk? Need to go this way? Oh no, I need to go up here. Nothing here for her to take a comment on? Wait, what does Varshan have to say? Do you recall the time we traveled together to the outpost? Should our tour take us outside the city, we must make use of the Hamsa again. This is the place? The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's texture to it, a fullness, unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hainish culture is quite fragrant, and delicious. I hope you will agree. We could attempt to introduce Zero to Merid herself, but Melil is more likely to be available. Welcome to Mary's Mahane. Greetings, Melil, and may I introduce you to Zero. She is an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. Ah yes. Merid has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. 'Twas here that Oz obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, 'tis certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there, moving their bodies about? Is it some ritual related to eating? It's just entertainment. Dancers, they move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. 'Tis a form of entertainment, a part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We void-sent prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. But let us move on. I propose we visit Balshan Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. That would be over here. We passed through it already. What are all these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace, where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Razat Han has served as a trading hub, and here you'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tomestones. If there's aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tomestones are for? Voidsent returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appear to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible at Alchemia. Why, Master Vitra, how may we serve you this day? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there's no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. The High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies, and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start, that I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now, and can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. Now, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time and return to Meghaduta. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Okay. I'm gonna keep walking just in case there's more. No comment on the Aetheryte? I think I went the wrong way. I need to go up. I should see what's up with that guy at some point. Bum, 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 bum. Some sort of fruit. Pitiful things, though. Imagine you need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Thabnarian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. It would be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra, and Alls too. If it isn't young Medrad, then that must be your sister. Yasra is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, just the other day, a Sinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly? A Sinian paid you a visit? That as well. Is she a new friend? Friend? You know what that is? What? You mean you don't? She is a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Play with? She needs to learn the true meaning of friendship. Zeno seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? More or less. I see, but is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse? Why you risked life and limb? For you. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. But we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. What is a friend? 'Tis a seemingly simple question, but the answer is anything but. Only a child, innocent and pure, could reply with nary a moment's hesitation. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world, but the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange. Your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning, bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Oh, this is a... Buried Memories, the name of the patch. This must be the last quest, last MSQ quest for this patch. I believe Zero's time has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Meghaduta. I'm surprised she didn't make any more comments on other things. You know what? I'd like to bring her to Garlawald, see what she can remember there. Maybe to the spot where she almost killed my friends. See if she remembers that. Welcome back, mistress. Will you be heading to the guest chambers? Yes, I will. Dun, 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 dun.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
Yeah, what are your impressions?
There's a lot of mortals.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
Do tell. The Contra Memoria. Some sort of war, I think?
Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men.
Servants of darkness, the Asians.
Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Asians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Then you have faced the same. and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer.
Oh, hey. Hey, Aki. Welcome back. Good to see you.
When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as
Eidolons.
Memoria.
I wasn't expecting her to pronounce it that way. I was expecting, like, Eidolon.
My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself
How
was
are you?
touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Void Sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did.
Eidolon.
They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace. Only to find themselves
I'm doing
seduced
okay.
by the darkness they had sealed.
I woke up not too long ago. Ate some food and now I'm streaming.
They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Void Sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift,
Good
and
after
there
morning,
trapped
day,
for
night.
what felt like an eternity,
Covering all the bases there.
until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a Void Sent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate.
Oh, you
Were I like
forgot
most
Moon.
others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
I assume you meant noon when he said after.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. We warned that
Yes.
this will take a while.
How is she gonna take the truth? She looks stunned.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented
Magic,
the
let's
first
just-
from being completely
That'll
overcome.
be the explanation.
So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction.
It's so the hat is so pointy it could be used as a weapon.
Young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light.
Some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life.
Which gives me cause to
Yeah,
hope
that
the
would be
day may
me.
yet come when life springs
Magic
forth
hat,
anew
good enough.
in the
Yes.
13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging
Yes.
your pardon,
Like that.
have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Yep. Old habits die hard, Justinian.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Void Scent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Varshan? Wonder what his accent originates from. Varshan accent. I'm actually curious. I'm searching it up. The voice talent is from India. Varshan. Voice accent. Voice. Why did I type accent? Actor. Joe Ben Aid. Where is he from? Come on, load faster. I don't think this is him. I'll figure it out later. Either way, I like his accent. Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to... That emote. It's giving me ominous vibes. For your encouragement to embark upon my search anew and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. Oh, what's that? Oh, hydrate? Okay. I think you could hear that. Golbus and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed. That we will find and liberate my sister. Oh, yeah, I'm also drinking coffee. Adhel, I'll wait. Or ads. I miss it when there was like 1 or 2 ads, like, oh, years ago. I understand that the company needs to make money to not just pay themselves, but also to pay creators, but there must be a better way. I wonder how long those ads are. Yeah, Twitch can't go overboard on ads. I wish it was like, I don't know what would be better. 4 short ads or 1 long ad? I guess that depends on preference. The ads are around 15 to 30 seconds each. Oh. I remember this at one point, sometime last year, watching videos on YouTube, I'd occasionally run into an ad that was pretty much just an episode of a show. I think they fixed that real quickly, because I haven't seen it since. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together. 2 full minutes in ad hell? Yeah. 2 minutes is unbearable. Yep, thought so. It felt like it's going to be a meanwhile moment. So the ones that are left are water and fire.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
Oh yeah.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriad.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them.
Which would be...
In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for screaming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
I'm sure they
Rest
know.
assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Aha! Some excitement for a change.
Okay, I guess we're going to be dealing with the fire and the water one at the same time next time.
No sacrifice is too great. Even
Yeah.
should my 4 archfiends be
The names are
lost,
pretty wild.
I will not halt my steps.
Wait,
The prison of passivity is an obstacle to
Isn't that an
my
Ascian?
cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
white robe.
As I swore
pet the demon.
so long ago.
Here you go. Now you're petting me. Pat, 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 pat. Thank you.
The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
I want to know what his ambition is. Even realms long lost to dark may find in memory rebirth's spark. And now I have to wait for the next patch. Okay. Now, there's two things I want to end up doing. More Pandemonium, or the Myths of the Realm stuff. I was doing the Myths of the Realm, but then this patch dropped. It could be both. He probably hasn't taken a shower in a long time. I'm gonna go see if I can find the Pandemonium quest. Wrong button. I think I might see them now. Seeking Sanctuary. No, I think that's the island stuff. Wandering Mistral. Let's probably get the higher